All right. I am seeing a feminine hand, someone who has feminine hands, who used to draw flowers. Like that was, it was, I feel like they used to sketch flowers, okay? And then from the sketches, they would turn them into physical art pieces. They would like, it's like either clay or something along, like something like clay. You know, they would actually turn them into actual pieces. So I'm seeing sketches. The one that I'm seeing that stands out is actually like a sketch of a rose, and then they would actually turn it, like they would get, like they would mold the clay. So it was, they would roll out the pieces that they would need, and they would flatten the pieces and cut them, and they would turn the flower drawing into an actual piece, like it looked like a flower. Annie, hey Annie, how are you, lovely? She's a good kid, Nancy. You've got a fucking good kid, mate. She's a good girl. I'm seeing a rose. It looks like one of the major pieces that she used to do was a rose. Um, you used to do that, not flowers. No, no. This was an older lady, not you, Becky. This is someone who's older than you. I know how old you are, and it's someone who's older than you, for sure. You molded bread into a flower. Was it bread or was it dough? Because Play-Doh, clay, same thing. Was it bread or was it dough? No, I know you're not that old. It was bread. Look, I'll run with it, but I kind of feel like that this was one that was like actually coloured, painted, coloured. It looked like it was made from marzipan, or but it looked like an actual rose. You could actually hold it all together. You could actually put it all together, and it was stuck together. Did yours Was yours stuck together, and you could almost hold it? Drees, come on, don't feed the psychic. Don't feed the psychic. We don't do that. Then use nail polish to paint it. Yes. Okay. So good. All right. Here we go. All right. What color? Did you do more than one? Did you ever do more than one? Because I really do feel like they were clay, or Play-Doh, or sort of like a dough. Okay. All right. Okay. Fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Um. I. I. Sorry. I just got a really, really good message. I want to know, do you remember, this is something that only the person who did this would know, okay? Or they were a witness to it. Do you remember what was on one of the petals of the rose? Do you remember what was on one of the petals of the rose? Because I'm being shown. There was something on one of the petals of the rose. Lizzy, what did your mum put on the pedal? On one of the pedals, on every single rose. What did your mum put on it? You would remember. Think about it. I can see it. I know what it is. I'm just not going to give it up yet. Lizzy, are you still here? Fucking please tell me you're still here. Oh my fucking God. Thank you. Thank you. It was initials. It was initials. She used to put initials on one of the petals of the rose. Mm-hmm. Why, thank you. So I do feel like, no, you're all right. It's all good. You're trying to call Dad to see if he still has them. That's all good. That's all good. Okay. What's your name? Lizzy, who's got the initials D and B? Who's that? Who's got the initials D for dog, or for Delta, and B for Bravo? I'm pretty sure it's. I can't be absolutely sure, but I'm seeing it looks like a B. It looks like a B. Okay. Is it CB? CB or DB? CB or DB? I can't imagine it being an R. It definitely looks like a B. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either a CB or a DB. Yeah. We had an R. It is an R? Okay. Is it... Okay. Let's just scribble that out. Did it look like that? CR or something like that? Because I'm seeing an initial on the letter, on the pedal. Is it? I can't. It's really fucking annoying. See you, nerd. Love ya. Doesn't look familiar. Okay. I'm definitely seeing it look like a B or an R. Okay. It looked like a B or an R, but whoever that is, okay, that R looks like a B. If you have a look, if you have a look at it, it actually, for me, what I saw was it looked like a C or a DB. Okay, let's say it's CB. All right. It looked like that. See how it's CB, but it's not. It's an R. That's okay. That's all right. I'm trying to work out what that means. I don't know what that means. Can you open the door for her? What do you want, Jane? Yeah. What was your mum's name, if you don't mind me asking, Liz? What was your mum's name? Just so I can. I just want to communicate with her, and I'll just Norma. Cool. Okay. All right, Norma. Do you have anything for Liz that you want her to know? What do you want Liz to know? Okay. All right. Hey, kiddo. Liz, did Norma have a like a Shih Tzu or a dog that looked like Benji? Did she have a dog that looked like Benji? You remember the old movie Benji? You know, the scruffy terrier looking thing? Did your mum have one? Yeah. Did Fluffy did no. Listen, just calm the fuck down. Did Fluffy used to have a toy or something that he used to hump? Did Fluffy have a toy that he used to hump? Liz? The Shih Tzu dog? Or that scruffy looking terrier dog? No. He he humped it. He would hump this toy. Oh, he did it to his blanket. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to work out like pillow, toy, blanket. It's one of those things. I didn't do that. It was one of those things. Pillow, toy, blanket. One of them. Cool. All right. All right, Norma, what else have you got for me? What else do you want to tell Lizzy? Is there any message that you want to tell Lizzy? Are you smoking again? She said, no good. No, I can smell yours, Amy. I can smell your smoke. All right, I can smell that one, but I saw her one, and I heard her mum say, she needs to stop. She needs to stop. That's what her mum said. I don't give a fuck. None of my business. Are you wearing the vanilla perfume, Amy? It's like a bit of a vanilla, like a musky sort of vanilla, like like that white musk sort of smell, kind of like that. Is that you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Norma, is there anything else that you want to really? Is it anything important? Anything important, Norma? What's the go? What's the go? Um, All right. Now, I don't know. Okay. I don't know if this applies to you yet. Okay. I don't know if this applies to you yet, Liz. But let me know. All right. Your mum had a lot to say. All right. Fuck me. She can talk under wet cement. All right. She had a lot to say. Is that normal? Did your mum have a lot to say? Hey, Kellyanne. Yeah. Your mum definitely had a lot to say. Nothing really important, except for one thing. I dismissed a lot of what she said because it was all waffle. Not even kidding. Mm-hmm. A lot of what she said was a lot of fucking waffle. A lot of like, yeah. Like to hear my own voice. But she did say something to me that you need to hear. But I don't know if it applies to you yet. Stop working so hard. All right. Don't forget to live. Okay? She said, don't work too hard. All right? You need to remember to live. Yeah? Does that mean, is she right? Because I have no fucking idea. Are you burning the candle? Are you burning the midnight oil? All work, no play? Just remember, guys, in a few hours, I'm going to be going live again. Will your onion spell work for you? Yeah? If it involves making spaghetti bolognese, then yeah, it will. Yeah. She's definitely saying, don't work so hard. You still need to live. Like, you don't forget to live. All right? I'll be on about 9 o'clock, roughly 9 o'clock. I'm going to see what sort of night I have. Okay? All right. That's your message. I hope that resonates with you. If anybody wants to book a reading with me tomorrow afternoon, please don't book me in the morning because I'll just move you to the afternoon anyway because I'm going to go to the movies and watch Wakanda Forever. It's 4:43 in the afternoon. Did your mum wear like a vanilla sort of a vanilla extract or oil or vanilla scented perfume? You're welcome. Because that's what I smell. That had vanilla. Yeah, it was an old lady. Like, look, I'm not going to say that it was an old lady's perfume because what is an old lady's perfume? Except for like Red Door and Opium and shit like that. Red Door and Opium are very much old ladies' perfumes, without a doubt. But what I will say is it definitely had a hint of vanilla. I could smell vanilla. Without a doubt, and I could smell the smoke. With a red door. I just associate red door with older females. Look, I'm not saying it's not nice. It's just I associate it with older females. Like, when I think of old men, I think of Old Spice. Old men, Old Spice. Yeah. Um, you know what it smelt like? I'll tell you what it smelt like. Get your incense thing, and smell it. That's what it smelt like. It smelt like the soot. It smelt like soot. It actually smelt like soot, but with no aroma, no essence to it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it smelled like the soot, um, and it just smelled yuck. But the perfume, no, not a diffuser. It smelled smoky. It smelled burnt. But the perfume came in over the top. The perfume wiped it out, as though someone had just walked into the wind, or they'd walked in through air conditioning. You know what I mean? That was the smell that I got. Is I smelled like as though someone had just finished a cigarette, or like a cheap shit cigarette, a Pall Mall, or a fucking just a shit. Ugh, gross. Not even a menthol. Couldn't even be bothered to fucking pop a menthol burst in it, you know. But the perfume came in over the top, and it was sweet, and it had vanilla, and it just brushed in over the top. And yeah, that's how I smelt it. All right. It was almost like those shitty camel smokes. Yeah, it was almost like that. But there was no